With your eyes closed, let your hands come to rest somewhere in your lap, thighs. Soften your shoulders and unclench your jaw. The next time you exhale, please exhale your breath all the way out. Breathe in through your nostrils, please. Out through your mouth, exhale. In through your nose. Out through your mouth, exhale. Inhale deep. Exhale all of your breath out. Stretch your arms over your head, please. Reach up to your fingertips. Big breath in. Bring your hands to your heart. Exhale. Side out. With your eyes closed and your hands together, press your palms together. So there's kind of action there in the hands. Seal your lips and breathe through just your nostrils, please. In through your nose and out through your nose. Continue to deepen your breath as you breathe through your nostrils. And then begin to add that element of sound into the breath that makes the breath that much more intentional. Right? Feeling the sound as vibration. Hearing the sound as the distant sound of the ocean, or as a loud whisper filling up the space within you and around you. This is the breath we'll use to carry us through our practice. It's Ujjayi breath as a reminder. This practice of breathing will ensure focus, help us generate heat from within, not just relying on our physical movement for heat. And be as a touchstone or an anchor point to our practice. When the mind will inevitably drift or wander, find your breath to reconnect. This month, we've been more or less working on balance as our overarching theme, and how to find balance in different ways, in different places. That's still our practice is balance. So today, the practice of balance is going to be maybe a little bit more literal, finding balance in our physical poses, balancing the leg and whatnot. But also remember that we have to balance out our ability with what we feel like we're capable of doing, with our drive or wanting and willingness to grow, and our compassion for ourselves, taking care to make sure you're not forcing something, but rather using knowledge to move forward, not force. So that's our practice today. We'll be physically balancing, yes, but also remembering to balance out the way you move in this practice, rather than with force, but with knowledge, while still remaining true to a practice of growth. Exhale your breath all the way out. Inhale for Om. Blink your eyes open. Let's come forward onto hands and knees, please. Okie, thanks for being here, everybody. Welcome to yoga today. Oh, Vittorio's not here. That's sad. All right, well, let's work in into our wrists a little bit. Spread your fingers wide, hands under shoulders. Go ahead and walk your knees in a little bit closer so that as you do these next few little exercises for the hands, your shoulders are right over your wrist. It's going to be like a tendency or whatever to lean back a little bit. So try not to lean back. Keep your shoulders over your wrist. Ready? Lift your palms up. Oh, that's good. And lower your palms down. Lift your palms up and lower the palms down. Try to press to the pinky finger knuckle as well. Lift your palms up and lower the palms down. Lift your palms up and lower down. Let's do for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the palms down. Now we're going to come up to our fingertips. Lift up to your fingertips and lower the palms down. Do the same thing. Make sure that your shoulders are over your wrists and you're not leaning back away from it. Ready? Up to your fingertips, down to your palms, fingertips, and palms. Let's go again. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold the fingertips. 1. Chin to your chest. Cat pose your spine. Really press down into the fingertips and lightly grip the mat with the finger pads. So we're looking at making the hands stronger here. Inhale, cow pose. Spin your thighs back, lift your chest up. Exhale, cat pose. Chin to chest, round into your back. Tuck your tailbone. Inhale, cow pose. Spin your thighs back and broaden your hips. Exhale, cat pose. Chin to chest, tuck your tailbone, round your back. Inhale, cow pose. Thighs spin back, lift into your chest. Come back to a nice neutral spine, flat back. Turn your palms face up. Point your fingers in towards each other. Wiggle your fingers, please. Roll out your thumbs and rock out side to side. Pressing down to the backs of your hands, palms facing up. You can wiggle your fingers and your thumbs and rock it out side to side. The more you rock to each side, the more you press into the back of your hand now. Right, the bigger the stretch you're going to get for your wrist, the more release you'll get into your forearms. So you have your flexors and extensors on your forearms, and this is helping to stretch into those. Pause with your shoulders over your fingers. Bend your elbows out nice and wide. Keep the hands pressing down. Extend your arms, squeeze your inner elbows towards each other so that your shoulders are rolling back, your biceps are spinning forward. 4 more. Elbows wide, elbows in, squeeze. Elbows wide, elbows in, squeeze. Elbows wide, elbows in, squeeze. 1 more. Elbows wide and elbows in, squeeze. Very good. Turn your palms face down and point your fingers back towards your thighs, please. Palms down, shift it forward. Cat pose your spine, round into your back. Lean it forward, chin to chest, tuck your tailbone. Inhale, thighs back, heart lifted, cow pose. Lift into your chest and open your heart. Exhale, cat pose, chin to your chest, tuck your tailbone, rock it forward. Inhale, cow pose, thighs back and heart lifted. Exhale, cat pose, chin to chest. Inhale, cow pose, hips to your heels, sit all the way back onto the tops of your feet, please. Toes are untucked, the tops of your feet are pressing down into the ground here. You can stay right here, which might feel like enough of a stretch for you this morning, or walk your hands back, lean back, oh yeah, and just maybe 1 knee at a time, feel it out. Maybe both knees, maybe lifting all the way up. 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down and walk your hands forward. Come onto your hands and knees, please. Nice job, everybody. Feet knees hip distance apart. Let's take our spinal stretch. Reach your left arm out to the left. Thread the left arm underneath you and land on the back of your shoulder. Ooh, okay. So make sure your hips and knees are anchored in place. Tone your thighs, spiral your inner thighs back to broaden your hips. Take your left hip a little bit to the left, draw your belly in and twist. Reach through your left fingertips, press through your right hand. If you want a little bit more, walk your right fingertips to the top, roll your right shoulder and elbow back. We'll come back to where we started. Place your right hand back down underneath your right shoulder. Push down through your right hand. Take your left arm up to the sky, please, and step your left foot back into a supported side plank pose. Reach your top arm forward. Get really long through your left side body. Pull your belly in. Just look up and lean back. Keep reaching your left hand forward, please. Step your left foot all the way to the top of the mat. Keep reaching your left hand forward, please. Rock forward and lunge. Bend deeply into your left knee. Circle your left arm up and back and grab a hold of your right foot. Squeeze your heel into your bum. Release the foot and extend your left arm forward. Straighten your left leg, flex your toes. You can walk your hands forward a little bit. Tone your thighs. Pull your left hip back. Good. Inhale, rock forward. And again, lunge. Circle your left arm up. Reach back. Grab your right foot. Give it a nice little squeeze. Roll both shoulders back. Release the foot. Reach forward. Straighten your left leg. Flex your toes. Drop your gaze. Tone your thighs. Active legs. One more time. Inhale, rock forward. Left arm circles up and back. Grab your right foot. Look back and squeeze your heel to your bum. Release the foot. Reach forward. Straighten your left leg. Please flex your toe. Ready? Come forward, back into a lunge. Both hands down. Pick up your back knee, plank pose. Step your left foot back to your right foot. Good. Rock forward to your tiptoes. Press down into your hands a lot. Ready? Lower halfway down, chaturanga. Elbows into your ribs. Press back up, plank pose. Two more. Lower halfway forward and down. Press up, plank pose. Last one. Lower halfway forward and down. Press up, plank pose. Good. Lower your knees to the ground. Reach your right arm out to the right, please. Nice job, friends. Thread your right arm underneath you and land on the back of your right shoulder. Okay, that's happening. Tone your thighs, broaden your hips, draw the belly in and twist. Maybe you walk your left hand to the top of the mat and you roll your left side body back. Ooh. Bring your left hand back down, right in front of your face. Push down through your left hand and take your right arm up to the sky, please. Step your right foot back. Big stretch through your right fingertips. Get long into the right side of your body. Look forward, look down. Step your right foot all the way to the top of the mat. Keep reaching forward through your right fingertips and lunge. Drop your hips. Pull your ribs forward and down inside the right thigh. And circle the right arm up and back. Grab your left foot. Give it a good little squeeze here. Release the foot, reach forward. Straighten your right leg, flex your toes. Toes flexed, quads flexed, hips pulled back. Yeah, very good, everyone. Inhale, rock forward. Reach your right arm forward, circle the right arm up and back. Grab your foot and squeeze and twist. Roll the shoulders back. Pull your heart forward. Circle the right arm back around. Straighten your right leg. Flex your toes. Let's do one more after this. Rock forward. Right arm circles up and back, twist, grab your back foot, squeeze. Release it, stretch out, right leg extends. Place both hands down inside the right ankle, rock forward into a lunge, pick up your back knee. Step your right foot back to plank pose, top of the push. Spread your fingers nice and wide, press down through your hands a lot. So we're gonna do this balancing plank, but instead of it on opposite side, it's gonna be the same side. Bring your weight into your left hand. Try lifting your right leg up. Okay, lift your right leg up, engage your glute. Come onto your right fingertip, same side. Great, stay here, or ready, try to pick your right hand up. Reach it forward, we'll hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right hand down, right foot down, shifting to your right. Lift your left leg up until you feel your glute really active. And lean forward a little bit, come onto your left fingertips. Ready, left arm might reach forward, press through your hands. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time to the right side. Right leg lifts up. Right arm reaches forward. Rock it forward. 3, 2. Try to square off your hips. And 1. Right hand down. Right leg down. Left leg lifts up. Last time. Reach your left hand forward as best you can, or stay on your fingertips. 3, 2, and 1. Both hands and feet down. Woo, lower down to the ground. Cobra pose. Nice job, everybody. Told you we'd be doing some balancing today. Heart forward, shoulders back, downward facing dog. Lift your hips up and back, please. Spread your fingers wide, push down through your hands, press back through your thighs. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Step your left foot just forward of your right foot, doing these walking splits to the top of the mat. Lift your right leg up. Step your right foot just forward of your left foot. Keep it going. Left leg lifts up. Left foot steps forward to the right foot. Right leg lifts up. Right foot steps forward to the left foot. Left leg lifts. Left foot steps between your hands. Right leg lifts. Right foot steps next to left foot. Inhale, lift up halfway. Hands to shins. Stretch the bottom of your heart forward. Exhale, forward fold. Nose to knees, please. Hug your shins in. Spiral your inner thighs back. Inhale, lift up halfway. Lengthen. Exhale and fold. Shins in. Thighs spin back. Broaden your hips and press from your hips down into your feet. From your hips forward into your heart. Inhale, lift up halfway. Stretch. Exhale, fold in. Press down into your feet. Rise up to standing. Take your arms to the sky. Big inhale as you stretch up. Grab your right wrist or forearm, side bend to your left side. Stretch out through the right side body. Maybe you move your hip a little bit more to the right, but not compromising the lateral stretch. So keeping your low back full, belly and glutes engaged. Come back up. Switch sides. Grab your left wrist or forearm, side bend to the right side. Belly in. Legs active. Glutes engaged. Back up to center, please. Cactus your arms, exhale, curl it back. Heart open, nice big opening for the chest. Chair pose, bend your knees, take your arms up. Get really low, shins in, thighs down, belly lifted. Exhale, forward fold, please. Your choice on how you get there. Lift up halfway, lengthen, step or hop back, chaturanga. Make sure if you're jumping back, you land with bent elbows. Nice, Derek. Really good. Good, Vittorio. Take it back. Good, Madhu. Chaturanga. Cobra pose. Elbows in, shoulders back. Downward facing dog. Please lift your right leg to the sky. And take that walking split action again. Right foot forward to the left foot. Left leg lifts up. Left foot forward to the right foot. Lift nice and high with active legs. Meaning the quads are flexed. There's active extension from the inner thigh lift. Right foot steps between your hands. From your inner thigh lift. Left foot steps next to right foot. Inhale, lift up halfway. Shins in, thighs back. Stretch through your heart. Lean forward. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, rise up. Practice your arms. Squeeze the glutes, lift your chest. Chair pose, inhale. Arms up, hips back, get really low. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, lift up halfway. Plant the hand, step or hop back, chaturanga. Take it back to plank pose if you step back. Chaturanga if you hop back. Cobra pose, inhale. Shoulders back, near chair, elbows in. Downward dog, exhale. Inhale, lift up to your tiptoes, please. Bend your knees, look forward. Step or hop the feet between the hands, forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale and fold in. Inhale, rise to standing. Cactus the arms, exhale, tone your thighs, glutes engaged. Chair pose, inhale, bend your knees, reach your arms up, get really low. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Plant the hand, step or hop back, chaturanga, landing with bent elbows if you're jumping. Cobra pose or upward dog, legs are active, elbows and shoulders back. Downward facing dog. Lift your left leg up to the sky, please. Bring your knee into your chest, step between your hands. Spin your right heel down, press to your right foot, spin your inner right thigh back. Rise up, warrior one. Right glute is engaged as you stretch. Press through your legs, through your feet. Release the hands down. Take it back, please. Chaturanga. Do your best. Cobra pose, inhale. Shoulders back. Downward dog. Exhale. Lift your right leg up. Bring your right knee into your chest. Step between your hands. Spin your left heel down and rise. Warrior one. Inner left thigh spins back. Left glute engaged. Draw your belly in. Stretch through your legs. Lift through your chest. Release the hands down. Step back. Chaturanga. Cobra pose. Inhale. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Inhale, lift up to your toes. Bend your knees, look forward, step or hop forward, forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold in. Chair pose, inhale. Hands to your heart, exhale. Stand up one more time. Chair pose, inhale, get low. Exhale, forward fold, nose to knees. Inhale, lift up, halfway lengthen. Step or hop back, chaturanga. If you hop, make sure you land with bent elbows. Nice breathe. Upward dog or cobra pose, shoulders back. Downward facing dog. Lift your left leg to the sky. Bring your knee into your chest, step between your hands. Warrior one, rise, one big breath. Release the hands down to the ground. Exhale, take it back. Chaturanga. Cobra pose, elbows in, shoulders back. Downward facing dog. Right leg to the sky, please. Right knee into your chest, step between your hands, spin your left heel down, rise up, warrior one. Release the hands down, step back. Bend your elbows to your ribs, lower, chaturanga. Elbows in instead of wide. Good, teacher. Point your toes, shoulders back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, lift up to your toes, please. Bend your knees, look forward, lightly step or hop the feet between the hands, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, folding. Chair pose, inhale. Sit all the way down to the ground, exhale. Lift your feet off the ground, boat pose. All right, reach your hands out in front of you. You're gonna take your knees over to the right. Hands are gonna tap the ground to your left. Pick it up, knees to the left, hands tap to the right. Knees to the right, hands to the left. Keep going. Right, left, right, left. See if you can take your knees really far away. Right, left, right, left. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and finish both sides. 1, back to center. Feet flat on the ground. Actually, go ahead and rock onto your back. Take your legs up to the sky. Let's do one last little bit of core work for our obliques here. Lower your left leg down. Hover the left foot off the ground. Interlace your fingers, reach your hands out to the right. Ready? Pull your navel down to lift your shoulder blades up. You can stay here, or maybe your right leg lowers and lifts. Hold or lower and lift. Lower and lift. 3, 4, 5. Keep the belly button pulling down. 6. Shoulder blades lifted. 7, 8. Legs active. 9. Oh, it's feeling good now. 10. Take both legs up. Switch to the left side. Lower your right leg. Hover it. Stay here or lower the left leg and pick it back up. 10. 9. Belly button pulls down to keep the shoulder blades up. 7 or 8. 7, 6, 5. Active legs. 4. You got it, everyone. 3. It should be a little bit of work. 2 and 1. Lift your right leg up. Come back to neutral. Arms over your head. Legs out in front of you. Big stretch. Inhale. Grab a hold of your right wrist over your head and cross your right ankle over your left ankle. Side bend to the left. Take your heels more towards the left edge of the mat. We'll call this banana asana. Pull up and over. Great, come back through the center. Cross your left ankle over your right ankle. Take your heels to the right edge of the mat. Grab your left wrist and side bend to your right. Pull in on the left wrist to form. Squeeze your ankles together. Press to your feet. Stretch. So you should be stretching your side body. You're pretty comfortably. You can always take it further for more of a stretch. Come back through the center. Arms up. Stretch your legs out. Big breath in. Bring your knees into your chest, please, and squeeze. Okay, like it never happened, rock yourself back up to chair pose. Hands together at your heart, twisting to your left. Right elbow, so I'm gonna twist away from you. Right elbow to left thigh. Great, good everybody. Hug your shins in, spin your inner thighs down. Right, check and make sure your right knee isn't going wonky out to the right. Keep hugging those thighs in the middle. Good, Pablo. Inner thighs press down and back to broaden your hips. Now press your palms together more. Lift your chest to your thumbs. You're still in the twist to the left side. Good, my friends. This first round, we're going to release the hands down to the ground here and step your right foot back behind you. Left foot forward, right leg back, rise up, high lunge. Tone your thighs, please. Make your legs really strong here. Inner right thigh is lifting, the back of the right thigh is, right hip is getting wider. Squeeze into the right glute and lunge, press to your feet. Let's twist again. Take your right elbow to your left thigh. All right, so it's a little bit of a deeper twist. If you want to bring your right hand down to the ground inside your ankle instead to modify, you can. Tone your thighs. Scissor your thighs together. Lift your inner right thigh. Wrap your left hip back. Then press from your hips out through your legs to deepen your lunge. Press from your hips out through your heart. Look up at your left elbow. One more breath here. Very good, friends. All right, once again, release the twist, sorry, hands down. Leaning forward, bring your right knee into your chest. Very good. Reach down with your left hand, grab your right foot, and start to rise up, stretching, if you can, your right leg forward. Okay, if you want to keep your knee bent, that's fine. Maybe grab your knee instead of your foot. I'm going to grab my foot and extend, reaching your right arm back. In the center of your hips, press out through your feet, lift up to the crown of your head. Take a big step back with your right foot, please. Warrior two. Right foot steps back behind you. Heels in. Toes in. Right? Spin the right heel back a little bit so that your right toes are pointing forward, toes are pointing in. You're going to squeeze your heels together here. Spin your inner right thigh back. Lift the back of your right thigh so that your right foot feels really solid. Now press through your feet deep in your lunge. Take your left forearm to your left thigh. Reach your right arm forward. Maybe go lower, left hand down to the ground. Breathe in through your nose, out through your nose. Legs are active, squeeze heels together. Right inner thigh back, left outer hip wraps under. Press and stretch. Skandasana to the right side. Bend your right knee, straighten your left leg. Take your right arm and cross it in front of your right shin if you can, and open your left arm up to the sky. Look up towards your left thumb. Squeeze your heels together. Breathe. And let's come back to the top of the mat. Right hand comes forward and down. Left arm circles up to the sky. Side plank to the right side. Breathe here in through your nose and out through your nose. Nice, my friends. Bring your left knee into your chest. Place your left hand down on the ground. Reach down with your right hand, grab your left foot, and extend your left leg out to the right. Spin your heel down. Hold for 3. Bottom leg, 2. That's it, Derek. Now lift your hips up more. And 1, step your left foot back to the top of the mat, please. Lean forward, rock forward. Step your right foot to the top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, lift up, halfway, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold in. Chair pose. Inhale, bend your knees, take your arms up. Twisting to the right side this time. Left elbow to right side. Palms pressed together. Just take a quick look down at your knees. They don't need to be together or even in the same plane, but you do want to make sure that they're in the place you've chosen. That left knee isn't just wonking out to the left. So hug your shins in. This will hopefully keep your knees over your ankles. Spin your inner thighs down, broaden your outer hips. Okay. Keep doing that. Squeeze the glutes a little bit, draw your belly in, and pull your heart forward, twist. Look up to your right elbow. 2 more breaths. A good rule of thumb is that if your feet are together, your knees are together. If your feet are apart, your knees are a little bit apart too. For most of us, that's gonna keep our knee, ankle, hip alignment really stable. Release the hands down to the ground. Step your left foot back, please. Rise up, crescent lunge. Inner left thigh lifted. Squeeze into your left glute. Wrap your right hip back, lunge, stretch through your legs. Hands to your heart, twisting back to the right side. Left elbow to right thigh. So if you kind of slurp in the belly a little bit, you can even use your right hand on your right thigh as leverage to lift your chest and hook your elbow over more. Okay. Inner left thigh lifts. Right hip wraps under. Squeeze into your glutes and stretch through your legs. Keeping the glutes active will keep the pelvis really stable here. Give you an anchor point so that you're twisting more at your waist than your hips. Make sure your left hip isn't dipping. Release the hands down to the ground. Walk your hands forward a little bit. Bring your left knee into your chest. Reach down with your right hand and grab your left foot. Then start to stretch your left leg out in front of you as you rise up. Remember, you can have your knee bent, that's fine too. Work to extend as best you can. Reach your left arm back. Make your standing leg strong, belly in. Start to turn your chest more and more towards your left. Standing leg strong. Step your left foot back, warrior two. Heels in, toes out. I keep saying that, it's not quite right. Turn your back toes in, back toes in. Squeeze your heels together. There we go. Make sure your toes are pointing forward towards the top of the mat. Keep squeezing the heels in. Spin your inner left thigh back. Wrap your right hip under. Deepen your lunge, side angle pose. Right hand coming down. Left arm working its way forward. Draw your navel in. Fill up your low back. So you'll notice if you bring your left hand to your low back, if there's a lot of arch there, you're pushing your butt out. We're going to start to draw that in. Belly in. Belly in. Lengthen through your low back more so that this low part of your back is a little more full, more neutral, let's say, and overextended, pushing your hips out. This is part of that pelvic natation work we've been working on all month. Draw your belly in, scissor your thighs together, stretch, Skandasana, left side. Once you get to the left side Skandasana, lower your hips, cross your left arm in front of your left shin, right arm up to the sky, look up towards your right thumb, squeeze your heels together, press out through your feet, stretch out through your fingertips. Come forward to the top of the mat, side plank to the left side. Right arm goes up, right foot steps back. Hold and breathe. You can hover your right foot a little bit. Doesn't seem like much, but it helps to strengthen our outer hip to get that little lift there, make the glute stronger. Bring your right knee into your chest, place your right hand down. Keep rolling over to your right side. Grab a hold of your right foot with your left hand and extend your right leg out to the left. It's the bottom leg. Push through your right hand a lot. Lift your hips up towards the ceiling. Higher hip stair, press through your hand. Good. Step your right foot all the way forward to the top of the mat. Look forward, rock forward. Step forward, forward fold. Nice job, everybody. Inhale, lift up, halfway, lengthen. Exhale, plant the hands, step or hop back. Chaturanga. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift up to your toes, please bend your knees. Step or hop forward, forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold in deeply. Chair pose. We're going to add on a little bit here this time. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Bend your knees, get really low. Exhale, fold right back in, sweep the arms back. Hook your thumbs, behind your back. Hook your thumbs, stretch your shoulders. Take it back up to chair pose. Bend your knees, reach your arms up. And right back into that thumb hook action. Get lower, straighten your legs. Opposite hooking of the thumbs. Stretch your shoulders. Right back up to chair pose. Bend your knees. Okay, and again, sweep the arms back. Interlace your fingers. This time, straighten your legs. Squeeze your palms together. One more time. Chair pose. And again, interlace the hands behind the back, opposite clasp, squeeze your palms together. Open up your shoulders. Chair pose, inhale. Twisting to your left side, right elbow to your left thigh, please. Palms pressed together. Lift the belly, move your hips back. Shins in, thighs down. Now, come onto your right tiptoes here. Bring your right knee to your right shoulder. Maybe you pick up your right foot. Then step your right foot back behind you. If you can, maintaining your balance and twist. Right foot steps back. Prayer twist, right elbow to your left thigh. Chest to thumbs, breathe. Right inner thigh lift, squeeze the glute, left hip wraps under, and lunge, look up. Now, if you can, place your right hand down outside of your left ankle and open your left arm up for a little bit more of a twist. Inner right thigh lifts. Place both hands down on the ground. Here's how this is gonna work. You're gonna bring your right knee into your chest, okay? And with your left hand, grab your right foot. Only this time, instead of standing up, we're gonna sit towards the ground. So I've got my right foot reaching forward, my left hand holding onto the right foot. And if you can, your butt will stay off the ground. We're gonna do that 2 more times, friends. Step your right foot back. That's it, really good. Bring your right knee into your chest. Grab your right foot with your left hand, extend your right leg forward. If you have a block or a book or anything, you could put it under your right hand. It'll make this easier for you. Right knee into your chest, step your right foot back. 1 more time, we're gonna hold it here. This is where it's gonna get spicy. Right knee into your chest, grab your right foot, stretch your right leg out in front of you with your left hand. Good, friends. Okay, now as best you can, we're going to stand up from here. Push off your hand, lift your butt, and rise up to standing. Take your right arm back behind you. Standing tall, really good job. Work on your balance. Press your left thigh back. Lift to the crown of your head. Open up across your chest. Warrior 2, step your right foot back. Very nice job. All right, turn your big toes in on the front, on the back foot. Spin your inner thigh back. Let's go right into our side angle pose. Left hand down, right arm forward. If you want to turn this into a bind, you can. Wrap your right arm behind your back. Wrap your left arm under. Breathe and bind. Roll your right shoulder back. Roll your left shoulder back. Deepen your lunge. Pull your heart forward. Release the bind and turn to your right side, Skandasana. If you can, cross your right arm in front of your right shin. Maybe you bind again here. Right arm wraps across the shin and behind your back. Left arm wraps behind your back to clasp your right hand. Squeeze your heels together. Roll your left shoulder back. Release the bind, come forward. Side plank pose, right hand down, left arm up. Step your left foot back. Maybe it's a wild thing. Press to your feet, lift your hips. Nice, Derek. Press to your right hand a lot. Try to keep lifting up out of that right shoulder. Good, Madhu. Hips up higher, everybody. Come back to plank pose. Bring your left knee into your chest. Grab, actually lower chaturanga. We'll skip that part. Chaturanga. Cobra pose, inhale. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Inhale, lift up to your toes, please. Bend your knees, look forward, step or hop forward. Forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold in. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Twisting to your right. Left elbow, right thigh. Nice job. Palms pressed together. Move your hips back. Spin your thighs down. Press your palms together, chest to thumbs. If you can, as best you can, keep your twist. Okay? Pick up your left heel, come onto your left tiptoes. Start lifting your left knee to your left shoulder. Pick up your left foot as best you can. Slowly, slowly, slowly as you can. Extend your chest forward and twist. Stretch your left leg really slowly back. If you have to unwind and come back, that's fine too. Nice, Bree. When you're ready, step it back. Good, Pablo. Good, Vittorio. Palms pressed together. You might open up your arms here. Left hand to the outside of the right foot. right arm to the sky. Make your legs strong. Wrap your right hip back. Deepen your lunge and twist. Release your hands down to the ground. Ready? Here comes that funny, weird thing. You're going to bring your left knee into your chest. Okay? Reach down with your right hand, grab your left foot, and stretch your left foot forward. Try to keep your butt off the ground as best you can. It's okay if you fall, or it's okay if your butt comes down. Because guess what? You can just pick it right back up again. Yeah. Take your left foot back behind you. This is where we get that chance to work towards growing stronger, but also to be reminded to self-care, to compassion, to use knowledge rather than force. We have to find the balance between all of these elements in our practice to grow. Bring your left knee into your chest. Grab your left foot with your right hand. Stretch your left leg out. Squeeze your thighs. Squeeze your glutes. Good. Step your left foot back. One last time. Bring your left knee into your chest. Reach down with your right hand. Grab your left foot. Stretch your left foot forward. For the record, this is called a pistol squat. Okay. Make sure your left leg is active. Flex your quads. Flex your toes. Draw thigh to hip. Good, Fatima. And when you're ready, slowly rise up. Nice, Deirdre. Slowly come up with control. Push down into your right foot. Lift your chest up. Open up your shoulders. Reach your left arm back. Tone your thighs. Squeeze your glutes. Press out through your feet. Lift up into your head, crown of your head. Ready, twist. Step your left foot back, warrior two. Squeeze your heels together. Press your inner left thigh back. Deepen your lunge and bring your right hand down. Your left arm forward. Maybe you bind. Left arm behind your back. Right arm underneath. If you have that bind, oh, Derek, you're there. If you have that bind, pull the bottom of your heart forward more. Derek, you're so close. Drop your right shoulder a little more, Derek, inside your thigh. Oh, like it's less than an inch. Everybody stretch out through your heart. Stretch out through your legs. Deepen your lunge. Release the hands down. Turn to your left side. Skandasana. And maybe you bind here as well. Left arm crosses in front of your shin. Left arm wraps behind your back. Right arm wraps behind your back to clasp your hands. Heels squeeze together. It's an easier bind, I think. Right? You have less in the way. Less mass in the way. Last pose, we'll release the hands, come forward, side plank to the top of the mat. Left hand down, right arm to the sky. Maybe you take it into a wild thing, right foot stepping back behind you. Press into your feet, lift into your outer hips, left glute is engaged. For support and stability. You got it. Really push through your left hand, friends. Pressing through your left hand. A lot. Lift up out of your shoulder. Lift your chest, lift your hips. Come back. Good adjustments. Come back around plank pose. Lower, chaturanga. Cobra pose, inhale. Downward dog, exhale. Come forward to plank pose and lower all the way down to the ground. From plank pose to your stomach, let's take our, what's it called? Sphinx pose. Thank you. Bring your forearms down to the ground. Chest is lifted. Press down, lift your chest, pull your heart forward, make your legs nice and active, please. Just a few breaths to open up the hip flexors. If you want to add a little bit of work for the quads here, you can reach back with your right hand and grab the big toe side of your right foot. Squeeze the quads, pull your heart forward, lift into your chest. release it. You have it. You can switch sides. If you're still in the Sphinx pose, just stay there, continue to breathe. Everyone should be pulling forward into your chest and lifting up into your heart, wherever you are. Heel to bum if you've got the foot. And flex the quads, squeeze your thighs together, everybody. Chest up, heart forward. And one more breath in Sphinx pose. Maybe your elbows lift up just to give you a nice big stretch in the front of your chest. Exhale, lower down. Nice job, my friends. Turn over onto your backs, please. Place your feet flat on the ground and your arms by your side. Lift your hips up, bridge pose. Outer hips lift up. Tops of the thighs spin down. Breathing for just a few breaths. You can grab the edges of your mat and wriggle your shoulders underneath you by pulling the mat apart, or interlace your hands behind your back. Lower yourself back down. If you want to take it up again, bridge or upward bow, inhale, press it up. One more time. Shins in, thighs down, outer hips lift up. Press to your feet, straighten your legs as much as you can. Good, Derek. Keep pressing forearms in, keep pressing forearms in. Yeah, really nice. Lower all the way down. All right, friends, windshield wiper your knees side to side, please. Knees to the left. Look over your right shoulder. Knees to the right, look over your left shoulder. Stretch your arms over your head, stretch your legs out in front of you. Big breath in. Ease into your chest, exhale, give yourself a squeeze. Rock your way up to seated. Hey, stretch your legs out in front of you, please. Shake them out. You're going to place your right foot on the ground, about outer hip width apart, or at the outer part of your right hip. Left leg is going to stay out in front of you. Take your right arm up to the sky, reach forward towards your left foot, and cross your right arm in front of your right shin and wrap it behind your back. You can stay right here, grabbing a hold of your shirt or your pants, wherever you can, or finish the bind. Take your left arm back and grab your right hand as well. So-called Marachyasana A. Stretch your chest forward, inhale. Exhale and round in. Try to bring your nose or your head to your knee. Breathe here. Inhale, come up. Release the hands. Switch legs. Bring your left foot flat on the ground, right leg forward. Take your left arm out in front of you and cross your left arm in front of your shin. Wrap your right arm behind your back. If you want to just keep your right hand out to the right, that's fine too. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Push through your left foot. Press through your right foot. Legs are active, folding in. Inhale, coming up. Release the hands, stretch your left leg out. Let's finish up with just one more twist. Place your right foot back down to the outer right hip. Take your left arm behind your, take your right arm behind your back, your left arm to the sky. Keep this left leg active, left elbow to the outside of your right thigh. Twist, look over your right shoulder. Left leg stays engaged. Breathe. Slurp in your belly a little bit and twist, releasing your spine. 3, 2, and 1. Unwind. Take your right leg forward, your left foot in. Keep twisting to your left. Left arm back, right arm to the sky. Twisting right elbow to your left thigh. Sit up tall. Try not to sink into your left hand. Push down into your bum. Keep your right leg active. Keep twisting. Nice, friends. Come back through the center. Let's bring the feet together, your knees apart. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, thighs wide, folding in. Keep holding onto your feet as you come up and roll down onto your back for happy baby. Last pose here. Thighs wide, rock it out for 3, 2, and 1. Release the feet, lie back, and relax. Shavasana. You're welcome to stay where you are as long as you'd like. When you're ready, wiggle your fingers and your toes. Roll out your wrists and your ankles. Take a big breath in, stretch out your arms and your legs. Side out, exhale. Let it go. Bring your knees into your chest and rock your way up to seated, please. Sitting tall with your eyes closed, bring your hands together at your heart. Take a moment just to check in. We kept the theme light today so that we can really concentrate on being present and moving with intention. Are you able in this moment now to feel that play, really, the play of energy, the balance of forces that is the willingness to grow, the desire for knowledge, the acceptance of it, and the application of that willingness, that knowledge to action. Not force, but intention. This is the constant balance we're in our practice, so that we can move with intention, we can move purpose without force, without consequence. You continue to find balance and harmony in all our endeavors. Exhale your breath out. Inhale for Om. The light in me honors the light in you. Thank you for practice. Thank you so much, everyone. Great job today. As always, a joy and a pleasure to practice with you. Thank you very much for being here. If you have questions, comments, requests, or feedback, reach me at Stephen Arcos Yoga on Instagram, Facebook, and my website. You can email me, stephen@stephenarcosyoga.com. And if you have any donation or ability to give, Stephen Arcos Yoga on Venmo. Appreciate y'all being here. Thanks, and see you again. Don't forget classes this weekend, Saturday and Sunday at 10 a.m. every weekend.